Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Ashley. Today I wanted to share with you guys 5 tips to help you save money, to stop spending money on makeup. And I just want to say that I'm not trying to condemn anyone. I am super guilty of overbuying makeup and spending a lot of money on makeup.
$200 on Marc Jacobs underwear. Oh, underwear is a basic human right.
So I need this video as much or more than any of you all. These are just some tips that help me, some strategies I like to implement in my life that help me to save money and curb my shopping appetite. So I figured I would share them with you all and hopefully they help someone out there. If you guys enjoyed this video while you're watching, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos like this. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right in. My first tip to help stop spending money on makeup is to stop watching as many new product reviews that are on YouTube. I know that's probably one of the most popular types of videos to post now on social media is testing new products, and I love watching those videos as well. I love makeup, so of course I love watching those types of videos, but I find that in watching a bunch of new product reviews, what's good, what's new, it just gives you like a feeling like you have to keep up. You have to keep buying these new things. You have to keep up with all the new launches. And I just don't feel like that's super healthy.
You're spending all my money!
If you like watching makeup and beauty videos, I certainly do. It's like my favorite way to relax and unwind. I would recommend watching different types of makeup videos like declutters. I really love watching declutters because the people who usually film them really go into detail about each product they have in their collection. It's so satisfying to watch them swatch the products. I don't know, it kind of motivates you to kind of go through your own collection as well and just really be cognizant of what you're keeping and what you're getting rid of and what you're taking in, and it inspires me to be more conservative with my makeup. So I love declutters. I also really like get ready with me's because then you're just kind of like hanging out with your friend on the internet, someone who's chit-chatting about their life, and it's not so much focused on the product. You can just sit and hang out and do makeup with that person because you both share a common interest. Another type of video that I would recommend is something that Allie Glines here on YouTube does a lot, and that is full face of nothing new. I love that she does this because it inspires me to reach back into my collection and pull out products that I haven't used in a while and then re-fall in love with them and remember why I love them. So you are what you take in, and you know, the things that you watch really do have an impact on your mind and your mental state. And if you're constantly being inundated with pretty much ads or seeing all the new things, then of course your mind is going to want the new things. So I say just make it easier on your mind, make it easier on yourself to not be tempted as much and just watch things that aren't so focused on new products. My next tip to help stop spending money on makeup is to sleep on it. So this seems kind of obvious. I feel like it's a piece of advice that goes back for years. I mean, I'm sure our grandparents were telling this to each other, but it's so true. Sometimes I will see something, a product that I want, and I will feel like this massive urge, this need to have the product because I just love the way it looks. It's so pretty, the colors are beautiful, it inspires me, and I want to buy it right away. But I find that more often than not, if I wait a couple days and I tell myself, okay, if I really need this, if I really want this, I will want this in a week. I don't need it right this second. And I find that more often than not, when I do that, the want kind of fades and dissipates. And then if I go back to that same product in a couple days or a week, I'm not as like, oh, I need this. I'm just like, oh, that's cute, but I could probably go without it. Sometimes our shopping addictions are more impulsive, so try to fight the impulse and try to take it slow. You know what I mean? Sometimes taking a couple days will really show you that it's more of an impulse than like an actual want or need. Okay, so my third tip to stop spending money on makeup is to spend money on things that you actually need. So sometimes us shopaholics get this urge to, I don't know, go shopping. It makes us feel better, it's cathartic, it is fun. I love shopping, I love buying things. It's a bad thing, but I try to channel it for good. And the way that I do that is when I want to go shopping, instead of buying things that I personally want, I will try to buy things that my family actually needs. So things for around the house, anything like it could even be groceries, right? Like cleaning supplies, the new doorknob that you need for the back door, a new rug. And it can be small things from the dollar store. Glue sticks for your kids to play with, crayons for them to color with, a $1 coloring book. You know, necessities, things that you as a family unit are going to need. You know, some things that seem boring but that actually are useful. Not that makeup is not useful, but you know what I mean. A lot of times we already have enough makeup. We don't really need more makeup. I'm not saying you can never buy makeup again. I'm just saying every time you need to go shopping, you don't always need to be buying makeup for yourself. And I remind myself that I feel a little bit selfish sometimes when I do that, because my kids and my husband and my house, my dogs and my cat all need things too. So if I do want to go shopping and I have this desire to go get new things, then I try to channel that for good and buy things that my family actually needs and will use. My fourth tip to help stop spending money on makeup is to window shop, or like pretend wish list shop. So I actually do this a lot. I will go to Ulta or Sephora or some website that sells what I'm wanting, makeup, and I will pick out all the products that if I had all of the money in the world, I would buy, right? Like just a fun, if I had $1,000 to spend on Ulta, what would I get? And I fill up my cart, and it's so fun picking things out and deciding what I would want and what I would get in this hypothetical situation. But I find that just doing that process is usually satisfying enough and fun enough for me that I don't actually have to hit checkout. So I would try that. You know, if you're having trouble not buying new makeup, maybe just do a pretend, like this is what I would want, or writing it down on a list, or hearting it, or saving it for later. So yeah, if you're having trouble not buying new makeup, I would say just pretend like you're going to buy it and just trick your mind a little bit. Add all of the products that you would want to get to your cart. And I find that most of the time that is satisfying enough. And my fifth and final tip is to pull out things that you already have in your collection. Go through your collection and rediscover old favorites. Start using your products. I find that sometimes as a stay-at-home mom, I actually don't do my makeup that often, but I still have the desire to buy makeup. And I find that that desire to buy makeup is sometimes like a displaced desire just to have makeup or use makeup. I find that if I actually take the time to use my makeup, to dig into my makeup, to rediscover old favorites, then that kind of satisfies any desire I might have for new products, because then I'm like reminded of how much I already love the products I have. If I'm constantly using these products, then I feel satisfied and I feel content, and I'm not like, oh, I need this new highlighter, because I'm like, oh, well, I already have this highlighter I'm using every day. Or, oh, I need this new lipstick, but then I'm like, well, I already have this lipstick that is like my go-to that I am obsessed with. So I feel like actually digging into your products and using the products that you have and just rediscovering old products, trying new ways of using products, experimenting with your products, I find that that actually a lot of times will dissuade at least me from needing or wanting to buy something new. Also, I feel like using your own products is sort of fun and satisfying, especially when you get to the end of a product. You just feel like accomplished. Like, I used up this whole product. I don't know what it is, but like those project pan things, it really does speak to something in my soul. I love just the satisfying feeling of feeling like I didn't waste my money. I really loved something enough to go all the way through it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, found these tips helpful. If you have any tips, definitely share them in the comments below. I would love to hear your guys' advice. Again, I need these tips as much as anyone else, and I just feel like we can all help each other and support each other. And just to reiterate, I'm not saying we can never buy any new makeup. Of course, I'm going to buy new makeup. We all are. It's something that I love. Makeup is my passion, and I love testing new things, but I also realize that, especially nowadays when prices are so high on everything and we all have families and eggs are $6 and all the crazy stuff in the world, that, you know, I have to prioritize a little bit more, and I want to be smart with my purchases. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye.